Demian. Burn hot. I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. Come and see them, me know who they are. Them a real wagonists, me see them from far. Every day they eat chop on the corner. Something them a look and them a come call me father. And if a day come me woulda chopped up. Me no know where this apparel's done. So me know them not real, them are tough like steel. Coulda what them feel. I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. Already journey gets so rough and tough. Give thanks to Jehovah and feel me come. Never leave his trial by the wayside. He always protect and guide. Some of them will tell you say them love you, them not mean it. Me know you are dirty, me I tell you we go clean it. Me left enough of them a frown, some of them a clown. But mine want see we fall down. But I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. And I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. Come and see them, me know who they are. Them a real wagonists, me see them from far. Every day they eat chop on the corner. Something them a look and them a come call me father. And if a day come me woulda chopped up. Me no know where this apparel's done. So me know them not real, them are tough like steel. Coulda what them feel. I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. Believe in yourself. Let no one tell you.
Welcome to another edition of Voice of the Diaspora. I have a very special guest in studio with me tonight, none other than the popular and the fiery Linden Highlighter, Conan Marshall. We all know who Conan Marshall is. He is at Linden and he's highlighting everything that is happening in that town. Conan does not mince his words. He speaks truth to power in that community. He speaks truth to power in that community. And his platform is growing by the minute. I want to welcome none other than my fellow Lindener, Mr. Conan Marshall, to the program. Conan Marshall, welcome to Voice of the Diaspora.
Well, first I want to say pleasant good night to you, which is there for me. And this is so nice to have myself on Mr. Nama Brown program tonight. So I'm here for open questions, and I'm here.
Well, the world is watching you now, and I just want to say that you are a powerful advocate at Linden. You are one of the most recognized influencers at Linden. And, you know, you chose at the last minute, and this is literally the last minute to come on and speak to the world about what is happening at Linden. And that shows your commitment. That shows your commitment to the struggle. And we appreciate that. Conan Marshall, the highlighter here on Voice of the Diaspora. I want to talk to you, Conan, about Linden. And I want to begin by asking you to tell us about the woes in your own language, in your own style, in your own words. Be yourself. About the woes, you know, that existed at the Linden Mashramani. the one float, as many people call it, the one float Mashramani. Conan Mashramani began in Linden. It
Yeah.
began in Linden. We call it Mash, but it's Mashramani.
Yeah.
It originated in the town of Linden under the era of Forbes Burnham.
Interesting.
I can recall sitting on the that big red thing by Silvertongue Corner. That is like a
The
water,
monument.
the monument, yeah. That big red. We used to climb up as children on that to watch the float pass along that highway there from
Burnham
Mackenzie
Drive.
Bridge going
Burnham Drive.
Burnham Drive from Mackenzie Bridge going to Christianburg. And those memories are great. But I want you, because you are the most outspoken Lindener at the moment. Talk to us about
Yeah.
2025 MASH, your views about it, and what really transpired.
Okay, Mr. Brown. As I say, it's nice to be here. And to your viewing audience, can you share the life for the highlighter and Mr. Brown? Yes. Now, Mr. Brown, I'm not a party guy. I call myself the highlighter around Linden. And what catch my eyes is when I decided to go bravely and decided to highlight our mash that we're supposed to be celebrating in the town of Linden. Now, I was looking forward for at least 6 floats. So when I got to the West Rock area and I realized it's one float, right away I did have a problem with that. So I gave somebody my vehicle for drive and I decided to start highlighting. But brother, let me say this to you. It is very disturbing to see that majority of the Lindeners, yes, they was present out there, but we only had one float. And as a highlighter moving around, passing around, Londoners had a lot to say. So it I get worked up. I got so worked up that I went on my life that night and I just blew, you know what I mean? Anyway, what I'm saying is that Linden deserve better. Linden deserve a better match. Reasons is because of Linden is the original place that match start. We know it. But as we know that every good activities do take away from Linden and go to Georgetown,
Georgia, yeah.
right? Now, well, I start to get down to this whole match business because I'm dissatisfied. The people of Linden wasn't satisfied with the sea, and I started getting to it, knowing that we had some issues with monies and whatever. But what I'm saying,
What issues?
let's put
Explain to
every
the world what issues you're talking about with money.
well, we had some issues with money because when we get down to the bottom of this whole thing, we understand that the region only receive 700,000,
Wow.
and we know that 700,000, it's way below the
Is
budget,
nothing, is
way
nothing.
below. It's nothing. You know what I mean? So then I get the full understanding what really went down within March. But once and for all, I'm still going to blame these people who supposed to be they are supposed. I would still blame them because truly, yes, truly speaking, truly speaking, these persons they could have organized this thing better by reaching out as Margwen explained to me yesterday that they did reach out to persons, you know what I mean? But there's just word of mouth. People could have said anything. But I'm hoping that they do reach out to people because I promise that when I come out from this bush here in a couple of days from now, I will visit a few persons in the town of Linden, these businessmen, and they will have to say to me if the committee did approach them because I get on to the bottom. with things. And I would know definitely, well, if it's of the fact or not. So anyway, I'm not bothered with that at this moment. But what bothers me still is that seeing how the places match was well kept, and still Linden didn't have the opportunity of having a good match.
Good match,
You
yeah.
know, it draw a lot of attention,
You
and
you you
you know
you
we
on your life
yeah,
lashed out at
yeah,
the regional chairman, I would think correctly
yeah,
so, and the mayor of Linden correctly so.
yeah,
You lashed out at them
yeah,
based on the
yeah,
failure of the match, not in terms of attendance, but in terms of floats
yeah,
and so on. You lashed out at
yeah,
them,
yeah, truly, truly,
and
yeah, yeah,
you said that they're talking, but they're not acting to ensure that Linden is defended properly, that Linden gets its
so true,
just dues. Explain to the
so true,
world,
so true.
explain to the Guyanese world what you meant by that.
Okay, now, brother, let me say this to you. You know, it has looked so bad to know that year go, year come, is excuses on excuses all the time. It has looked so bad. You know, and the leaders of this town, I think they need to move themselves away from excuses and find solution. Move yourself away from excuses, because every time you come on your Facebook page and you have a lot of excuses, it look the leadership look poor. As a leader, we must learn to find solutions. If every time year come and you come on your Facebook page and you finding excuse to tell the people of Linden, it clearly looked to the people of Linden and myself like your leadership is poor leadership. So I think they need to stop complaining and pointing their fingers too much at the reigning party, and find solution as leaders. And when you find solution as leaders, this town or the people in this town will look up to you more. Because if a teacher go in a class and she don't know what subject she got to teach today, she'd find another solution and go ahead with the class. And I'm saying that if you are the leader, you the people them who in power for do things for our Lindeners, I feel by rights, step up to your game. Stop complaining, find solutions. And one of the great things I saw when I see the mayor and the regional chairman now coming together on one platform, I feel so glad, because that's the way they're supposed to be working in collaboration. But all the time they was working, you know. So if these same leaders or these people who call themselves leaders work together, this town could be a better town, honestly. But for now, Mr. Brown, in this town, all we getting is a set of complaints and point finger and blame game, and I don't think that it's enough. And our leaders need to step up the game and be real leaders. Show the people of Linden that, yo, this is me, and I'm gonna make it work.
But did you
And I think they would.
but did you feel, because you spoke out very passionately and you said the program
Yeah,
would it should not be for children because you wanted to express yourself in the most vehement
yes,
way, and you did.
yeah,
You seemed as though you were frustrated with the regional chairman and the mayor, and you spoke to them in a way that said to them that enough is enough. You literally, on behalf of the people of Linden, and rightly so, disrespected the regional chairman and the mayor of Linden for their inaction in relation to the business of the tongue. And you mentioned the one float mash, and you said it was unacceptable. You further said to the mayor and the regional chairman that Lennox Gasper has proven to be the winner over them. Talk to us about that.
Well, first let me let you know something. I'm not here to bash either persons. I'm not here to bash the regional chairman, or I'm not here to bash the mayor. I finish with that. But what I'm saying that these guys, they need to step up their game and be better leaders, right? And when something happen at the set time, and as you said that, yes, I was so disappointed over everything, and I decided to watch and go up on my Facebook page, and I got lash them. Let them understand how I feel and the people of Linden feel, and I did so. With all due respect, even though that I went down that line, it's not that I hate the brothers, but I think I did the right thing because they're gonna understand that Linden get concerned people who looking into these things, and I think coming next year it won't happen again. I give it assurance that it will not happen again. Now,
Why?
when coming to Lennox Gasper, when I use the word that he's a winner, now our mayor for the town had his time when you could have called a no confidence motion,
Yes.
and we, the people of Linden, could have get rid of Gasper with speed. You there sitting, waiting and allowing Gasper to play your role, and now it turned back for Antio because at this time, Gasper ministers backing it to the fullest, the people behind it backing it to the fullest, and there is nowhere now that this regional chairman could call, this mayor could call a no confidence motion and get rid of Gasper. Gasper already take a firm seat in the council right now, especially when Christmas gone there, when the our mayor, and I understand the mayor position, when he said to Gasper, well, here we're gonna happen, I wouldn't be signing this because we'll go for Sam, go for Dan. And I wouldn't be signing this because everybody deserves to get paid. I understand what the mayor mean. But at that moment, Gasper suited, Gasper look at it suitable to Pelty Lash, where he went to the ministers, complain or whatever he do, the local government or wherever, and he gets some attention because he come back and he pay these persons. Now this point for Gasper. You're saying, but the people don't get paid.
It's a
You know what
victory
I mean?
for him. It's a victory for him.
It's a victory. Now, if you continue to allowing, listen to me, if you play with puppy, you don't get bitten by flea.
The flea, yes.
I don't play with puppy, bro. I would have get rid of Gasper long, but politics. I just feel that Mr. Solomon prefer Gasper stay there. That maybe he could gain some kind of political mileage. But this damn business. I'm not a politician. It's only the mayor himself could say to this to the Guyanese people why he left Gasper there.
Why do you think he left
So,
Gasper there?
brother,
In your opinion, the Guyanese people may draw
well,
conclusion,
I'm gonna
but
get two
what?
reasons.
Yeah,
I'll
go
get
ahead, talk to
I'll give
us.
you two reasons. I'm giving you two reasons why I feel he left Gasper there. One, I don't think that the mayor and the councillors was keeping the minutes and everything that Gasper or the things that Gasper was doing. I don't think they had enough minutes to call a no confidence motion. This one, right? Because remember, every time he hear and he's supposed to do something, he do something, you could jot it down. You could put it in minutes, and you could go to the local government and you could present these minutes, and you could get immediate action, right? So it's rather you not enough minutes, or they never keep no minutes against Gasper, or I keep Gasper there because of political reasons. Either.
Either Conan Marshall here, the highlighter, the Linden highlighter, Very,
Yeah,
very powerful and popular advocate at Linden. Follow his program every Saturday nights. Conan,
yeah.
before we move on, you
Yeah.
had a mouthful on your live to say about the regional chairman and the mayor of Linden. You got so angry that you called the regional chairman names. You said he's a big belly, dumb guts person. They're not doing anything. You said that you're surprised at the mayor of Linden. You understand? They're not doing anything. Would you apologize for that, or you still believe that you
No,
are
no, no,
right
no, no.
in what you
I don't
say?
apologize. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. I'm not going to apologize for nothing. Now, Mr. Brown, you mightn't be living here in Guyana, but you're a Guyanese. Let me ask you the
I'm a
question.
Lindener. I'm a
You,
Lindener.
good. In your own words, tell me, you seen anything going on for Linden? Tell me.
I don't see anything going on for Linden. And I blame it on the
Yeah,
leadership
you
of
see.
Linden.
Well, you just answer my question.
But
Not going on for Linden.
many people
Let me
would
tell
go.
you something.
Go ahead.
Let me say you something. Let me show you something. When me and Mr. Adams go to the market and we clean up the market. Right now, you know shame. I don't pass that shame. You know why the shame? I the shame because we take it off our own. For go there, fight against the town clerk, clean up the place nice. Go and see it now, Mr. Brown. Now, you words gotta get weight, friend. If you're saying that you're the mayor for this town, and you have statutories, you have meetings, you have councillors, everybody there, and you pass an order, Gasper need to carry through the functions of the council. And
Exactly.
if Gasper carry through the function of the council, your duty is to get rid of he. And if you keep Gasper there, it's because you want Gasper and you want a dirty tongue too. Simple like that. Me
So
got no
so
apology for that.
let me ask you this question. Do you
Yeah.
believe that the mayor and the regional chairman have failed the tongue, based on what we're discussing in terms of allowing Leonard Casper to do what he wants to do and allowing the tongue to become stink again, for the want of a better term?
Let's don't tie the two people together. If you're talking about the council, let me talk about the council. And when you reach the region, let's talk about the region.
Okay,
Cause
go ahead.
I cannot blame, I cannot blame
They're
um
renegades.
the
They're
regional
renegades.
chairman for the council work. It would be unfair. So at the council level, I'm saying that I'm very disappointed. And I would blame them exactly, yes, because we ain't getting nowhere. It's poor point fingers, politics. If you look at our statutory meeting, it's a poor confusion. What I'm saying, we know that the PVP does do a set of shit. We know. But now every time you're in a statutory meeting, you gotta remind Gasper that you know what I mean? Let's listen to me. Here I believe in. The PVP got a work for do, and by all costs, Mr. Brown,
They're
the
doing it
PVP
well.
will do what they have to do
They're doing it
for
well.
please themselves.
Yes.
The PPP will do what they have to do for please themselves. Cause they're not gonna please we. Now you as a mayor, your duty is to please the people here. Don't bother with them and the stupidness. You find ways and means in getting past these people. Why you feel we choose brilliant people for put them there? We choose brilliant people that they were able to make decisions of their own and get this thing up and running.
Let me ask you a question before we move on. Do you think that the mayor of Linden, Sharma Solomon, has failed in his mandate to see the development of Linden?
I won't say that he failed. Let me don't put the brother down. I won't say that he failed, but Mr. Sharma Salomon, I feel that he putting a lot of politics in front of his work.
What do you mean?
You know, I mean that at this time here, let me say this to you. Um, the mayor, the level of the mayor right now, I think he should leave this mayor work and try to see if he could step up to minister or something because um, management is a serious thing. Accountability is a serious thing. You know, and to me, how this mayor thinking at this time, he's not thinking on a mayor level. He's way over that. And I feel he should try to
But
be a minister or something because the mayorship to me, it is frustrating for he and the position too
But
low. So,
if he can't manage the mayorship, why you think he would manage a ministerial position? But the question is this. The question is this. You
uh,
said on your
yeah,
live, very popular
yes.
live, Conan. So many people are tuning in at the moment. So many people are tuning in
Yeah,
at the
I see
moment.
them. Yeah,
And
yeah,
let me say, you said that
yeah.
the tongue was cleaned up, and the mayor allowed Lennox Gasper to make the tongue stink again. You didn't say it in the exact words, but that's what I gather from what you're
Yeah.
saying. You're actually saying that the tongue is stink again. And if the tongue is stink
Of course,
again,
yes. Yeah, yeah.
it's a reflection of the mayor's performance.
Yes, but what I'm saying that is something you gotta understand. When people, when you have politicians, true politicians, you gotta put them in the politician field. Is that what I'm saying? You cannot leave the mayor to be a mayor anymore. He's a politician. Because everything that you see around Linden amongst E and Gasper is more politics playing between the two people.
Lennox
So these
Gasper,
people need to be
Lennox Gasper.
yes,
Look. Oh, let me say this to you, sir. And I know you said
yeah,
it, so I want to remind you.
yeah,
It's politics. And the mayor
yeah,
is a politician more than Lennox
yes,
Gasper. Lennox Gasper is a
okay,
surrogate of Barajagdi on the PPP. Lennox Gasper was placed there. Lennox Gasper
yeah,
was placed there to undermine the mayor's performance. Give me a second.
all right,
Lennox Gasper
yeah,
was placed there to frustrate the mayor's work. For
yeah.
the mayor to prove that he is an astute politician, you have correctly said that beforehand, the mayor should have moved to remove Lennox Gasper. Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
So the fact that Lennox Gasper, was not
Yeah.
removed under this current mayor
Mm-hmm.
in a political space
Mm-hmm.
tells us who are observing that the mayor is not has not only failed, he is incompetent because he has a mandate as the chief citizen of the town to ensure that Linden gets what is due to it. And if the political masters place someone there to frustrate his work, and he cannot, within his mandate, remove that person, he has failed. Correct or false?
False. Listen me. Listen me. Listen me. You hear me, right?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Listen what I'm saying. As I said to you again, the mayor is a politician. As you just said to me too. Now, I give you two reasons why Gasper wasn't removed. And I more feel that Gasper is there because of political reasons. And he allowed once the mayor have Gasper there, he would win, he would get points. He would always get points because remember Gasper is a PVP, he's an APNU. And if every time you have to be correcting somebody who don't have knowledge about politics,
It shows up the
and you could
PPP.
push you wrong, and you could push you wrong and pull you wrong in on our mayor hand, it would always look good as a politician.
But Conan,
So listen to me, I call it political mileage.
you are doing more than the mayor of Linden and the regional chairman. People around the world are saying that. You are highlighting more. You are pushing for Linden's cleanliness and development. You are going into impoverished communities across Linden, even in the jungles of Linden. And you are exposing to the world what is happening to the people. You have always said, if this program is correctly representing your positions, you've always said, I don't care about PNC and I don't care about PPP. I care about the development of the
So true.
people. And so you have an objective view. You have an objective view of what needs to be done for the
Yeah.
development of Linden. So I am
Yeah.
asking you now, why is it that you, Conan Marshall, the highlighter, from the highlighters program, is doing more than the regional chairman and the mayor, who are paid public servants of a political space?
Well, first, Mr. Brown, um, I'm a marshal, right?
Yes.
And I
Son of
think it
George
come down from
Marshall.
the.
Son of George Marshall,
I think it
former
come
member of
down. I
parliament.
think this kind of behavior come down from my father. It's a generation thing, and I was bred like that. I'm always a concerned person. I'm always a determined person also, and I think it's a genes in us, in the marshals, to always stand up, and I like the rights and the wrong. And let me say this to you, Mr. Brown. I don't know if you realize when my program start. I start with who love Linden, I love Linden. I never start as the highlighter.
I watch the entire
I start at
program.
who I start at who love Linden, I love Linden. And it was a tongue day. It was a tongue day when I start doing my lives. And I was sitting on the pavement and I realized that Linden people, they were saying to each other, man, the council could have take at least even some the council they take a little 3,000, 4,000 for we a night, if we didn't mind. And the people start crying out, right? So I start questioning the people. I say, man, who you business there? They say with me business there. But I say, how people out in front of you? You understand what I mean? And I start saying, no, something. These people at the council know what they're doing. All we had to do is move around to all of the people who have frontline business and say, hey, what happen? Y'all could bring out your product and y'all give me this. But when you got a man behind and then you put the next man in front of man, you confuse the whole thing. So from then my program start and I just go live a day. No, I make a video and I start post. I used to post videos all the time, but I never want to come live because I always say that you're answerable to lives. Because people will be there asking you a lot of questions and sometimes you don't even know what to tell these people. So I wasn't brave enough at that time. But now as times goes by, I am stepping up, I'm improving also, as you could see. So I'm at this level right now.
What,
Yeah, Mr.
what, and before we move on, I have two more questions for you on this
Yeah.
subject. What do you think that the mayor and the regional chairman could have done better in positive representation for the tongue of Linden? We know Linden has problems. The tongue is dirty. There is no good
Easy answer.
management. And what do you think that the mayor? This is one question. I'll hold it.
Yeah.
What do you think that the mayor and regional chairman could have done and can do to ensure that these situations, in terms of the stinkness of the tongue, in terms of the good administration of the tongue, in
Mhm.
terms of satisfying people's needs and requirements in the tongue, what do
Right.
you think they could have done better, and what do you think they could do better now? And the second question is, you pointedly said to the regional chairman, you are a big belly waste. You are nobody. You are nothing. You are a waste. You said to the mayor that I'm surprised at you. I'm surprised at you. I'm done with all of you because you are incompetent. And you unleashed, and I think correctly so.
All right,
Tell the
all right,
nation
all right. Let me tell you first,
why you
because
said
you're
those
not brave
things,
enough.
and answer the
Okay,
question I
okay,
asked
okay,
you. Go
okay.
ahead.
And the regional chairman belly and big, he belly big, he belly big. And if you're doing the work of the region, there's a waste to the tongue, just like that. I have no policy for that. If your belly big, your belly big, and if there's a waste, there's a waste.
So you
What they should
still
have
believe
done,
that the regional chairman is a waste?
there's a waste. Yes, they are
Okay,
the
go
waste.
ahead.
They are the waste.
Continue. Continue.
They are the waste because they're not coming up with solutions. Until they come up with solutions, all of the fingers that turn down on my life, I'm going to turn it up back. But for
Yes.
now, they are the regional chairman is a waste.
Why? Why? Why
Because
you think
let me tell
so?
you something, man. Do I have to ask you the same question again, Mr. Brown? I
No,
think
I
you're
want you
brilliant
to
enough
speak.
to
I
see.
no, it's not me you're talking
No,
to. You're
no, no,
speaking to
no,
the
no, no, no,
world.
no,
You're
no, no,
speaking to the
no. Certain
Guyanese
things,
world.
yeah, but certain things, just got to be very careful when you say it, right? So I leave it at that for now until I plug out again,
The
right?
mayor, the
So, but what
mayor,
I'm
the
saying
mayor. Talk about the
at
mayor.
this time, the regional chairman, if you don't step up, I would continue calling you a waste.
What does he
Good.
have to
So,
step up? What does he
on
have to step up to? In
Mr.
your
Brown,
opinion. In
Mr.
your
Brown,
opinion.
I'm not the kind of Mr. Brown. I'm not the kind of person we could keep in one.
No,
You
I'm
asking one
asking your
question
question.
over and over. You're turning it. You're twisting
Where
it.
is
Mr.
where is
Brown,
he
I say
failing?
later.
Where is he failing? Where's the regional chairman failing? Speak to the Guyanese people.
Mr. Brown,
I'm on your
what's going
side.
on for Linden at
I
this
am
time?
on your
If
side.
if we had listen to me, if we had a mush pet where you had a lot of hands inside. What happened? Every time, listen. If you watch the regional chairman, he always he always make representation since last year for some shit. Every time you make a representation, you always making representation all the time. What happened? None of the representation that you make to the PVP government, they haven't carried out the mandates. They haven't done anything. You know what I mean? I'm saying it's a lot of complaints. When you carry out the function of the region, at least listen to me. They have ways and means. They have ways and means in fighting this government. If you make recommendation for certain things and the REO fails it, you could carry it to the you have ways and means in the region. It could be taken to parliament and it could pass.
But the mayor and the regional chairman have
Not the
said
mayor yet. We talking
no.
about the regional
Yeah,
chairman.
yeah. But the mayor and the regional chairman have
Yeah.
said that all that is happening to Linden is because the PPP government, through their policies, have stymied Linden. They're not giving Linden what is due to Linden, so they
Let
can't
me
get
ask
their
you a
work done.
question.
How do you
Hold on,
respond
let
to
me ask
that?
you a question. Let me ask you a question. Before the PVP come into power, we had these same people had the opportunity of running the region the right way. Have this person done anything when the APNU was in power? Talk to me. You talk to me now.
Have they? You talk to the world. Have they done anything? What's
You
your
tell me to do
opinion?
anything because to me like you saying like they do.
No, no, I'm not saying that.
When
I'm
the AP,
asking you
listen to
the
me,
question.
Mr. Brown, when the APNU was in power, these people did not do nothing.
Okay.
They had no changes. It remained the same. The PVP take over back, and it been worse. You see, look at this here, right? I could remember when our mayor was the regional chairman after the struggle.
Yes.
We crying out back for the TV station. Do we own the TV station?
No, we don't.
Nobody put listen to me. Nobody put a special effort in the TV station. because Mark Benchcap could come and tell you who I telling you. Nobody. The left it just so. And you know what happened? The PBP coming back and take the radio, the TV station, and they can't even go and talk for the TV station. Who caused these things? That's why I'm saying that this Linden, it's a different politics to the politics we know. The politics we're playing in this tongue here at this time, it's so dirty that even Marvix can't clean it. Bradley, let me tell you something. It's not everything. It's not everything that these politicians say to you, you must believe.
Yeah.
If tell me you got 101 thing on the list and you can't get the government for do one,
One.
it show me that you're not competent.
You're saying that the mayor and the regional chairman couldn't get the government to do
Why?
one thing.
No, listen to me. That
I'm
makes this thing with
asking.
the. When we talking about the region, let me talk about the region. When we talk about the mayor, let me talk about the mayor. Don't make the two.
So
Don't put me in no boat.
which one are you talking about?
I be talking about the region.
Good. So the region couldn't get the government to do one thing. Is that what you're saying?
Man, they got a long list of it reading every day. Every time they come for the press conference, oh look, we have the government for this, or we have the government for that, or we have the government for that. You tell me that this government so worthless that the government can't do one? Man, let me tell you something. Let the people bullshit you, not me.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyway, I have no more to say about the regional chairman. I watching on, and when the time ready for catch some fire, fire gonna light. So be it. Next.
Conan Marshall here on Voice of the Diaspora. Conan, I want to move to the government's cash grant. You are on the ground at Linden, in Linden, and you have observed what has transpired. You have said that your own experience with the cash grant was not a pleasant one. You said that
No.
you encountered real problems in getting your check. There was a woman who was responsible for handing out checks that seems to have targeted you in a negative way to ensure. I got some news from some people from the Five Corner that said you and the woman was at the Five Corner having a drink and a meal. So I don't know if it is true that there. I don't know, but look, I want you. No, I don't know if it is a person.
You viewers, but the people laugh at you, boy.
No, but
Let me tell you something.
I'm just saying to you.
Yeah, but listen to me, brother.
Yeah,
listen to me.
Go ahead.
And believe what I tell you.
Yeah.
Night is for sleep. The only way to want me out nighttime is if somebody come and say, hey, they get a disaster, or down the road full, or flood, or ice go out in the nights. Or if I feel wicked, I got to look for two junkie and get them a chase. You understand what I mean? Otherwise, for that, night is for sleep. We don't have Five car now. So, the out. I catch my bed. Where you say left here?
No, I said the
It's
people
better
from the
again.
Five Corner told me. I didn't say you were the Five Corner.
Well,
But the point I was
Mr.
trying to
Brown,
make is this. The point I
don't
was trying to
believe
make is this.
that.
The point I was
Yeah.
trying to make is this. You have exposed the inefficiencies of the cash grant situation at Linden. Rightly so, and you've done it correctly. I am saying that the woman who was giving you a hard time to give you your check. I want you to explain to the diaspora, the world, the Guyanese world, what transpired with the cash grant situation in Linden. Tell us where it all went wrong.
We're
And
talking with me.
No, generally and with you.
In generally.
Why? Yeah,
Okay,
but why is it she targeted you to say you can't collect this check now, you can't do whatever? I heard that you were with her at the Five Corner, so I don't know if it's a personal situation.
Let me,
I don't know if you have a
let me,
wife or two or more.
let me,
Go
let
ahead,
me.
Conan, go ahead.
Hey, when I reach home, you make me wife put me out.
No, I
Cause
can't
you
do
want
that. I
to do
can't
Five
do
car,
No, but
it's
that's
too cold on. Anyway,
it's too
I'm not
cold.
afraid of that.
It's too cold now. Yeah.
Brother, first,
Go ahead.
it's too cold on.
Go
First,
ahead.
let me say this to you. The cash grant situation, it was poor. It was poor organizing. When I say poor, I mean real poor. First, I think this government should have put the right set of people to give these cash grants. There's one. Two, I think these cash grants could have give out by weekends where you could have used a school or something where people could have been more comfortable. Three, these cash grants that they give out, I feel they should have give it out by checks. Like if I pick up this check here or put it in alphabetical order. Well, today we're looking after all the A people. Or today we're looking after A and B. Or A, B, and C. You catch me? So all who names start with A, B, or C, we come and we collect it. Or every time you pick up a check and it said John Wayne, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushion, you call the name and the people come up with the ID card. If you call the name and then you put it aside. And it will be a faster process. But you see the process now, the PPP people always like confusion. And it was a confusion going for sign. It was a confusion collecting a check. And it's a confusion going to the banks to get your money. So it's three confusion in one.
But
Anyway,
they said you went through the back door to get your check. Is that
no,
true?
well, I come into the story now. I
Talk.
come into the story.
Go ahead.
Now,
Speak.
as a citizen of Linden or Guyana, I say, you know something, Conan? You link hard and you already got giant line, but here what gonna happen? I could get me thing come to me without even going there. But as a citizen, go join the line like everybody and receive your check. So I was sitting in my car facing, doing a little. Matter of fact, I tell the viewing audience that I'm going up there, but I wouldn't be highlighting because if it looks so bad for place my camera on people who there in the hot sun, rain, and suffering. So I said, me making no video. So I went up there since 8 o'clock in the morning. I sat there in my vehicle running all the time because I using my AC. And I sat there and I wait up to 4 o'clock. From 8 to 4. Now I hear a marshal call. So I turn on my vehicle and I jump out and I get up. I say, yeah, watch it there, boy, I collect my check. You know what I mean? So as soon as I reach up now, the young lady, I say, yes, a marshal call there. Yes, she. Youth marshal? I say, yes, yes, she. Where your ID card? I said, my ID card in there. Yes, she, well, you give me no ID card. You ID card never come to the back door. I say, hello, back, front, or middle. Me ID card in there and give me what I gotta get. I should start take off. So I say, all right. And I go from my camera and I go live. That's how the whole thing start. And, I say what I got to say. I satisfy myself and so on. So a few days after, she come on her Facebook page, she talk, and I answer she back, and it finished as that. But me and that young lady, we is now friends. We will never be friends. And that's not my type of people neither. So it wasn't me at the five corner, brother. Never.
Conan Marshall. Conan, before I get your closing remarks, I want to ask you to speak to the Guyanese diaspora about what you think about the situation at Linden, what needs to be done for Linden, what is not being done for Linden, and what you hope should be done for Linden. What are some of the things that you see needs to be done urgent? Some of the things that you see need to be done urgently for Linden that are not being done.
First, brother, for anything good, if anything we want good happen to Linden, the first thing we have to have people who want to work with the people of Linden. Once we got the people who want to work with the people of Linden, everything else would be possible. That is one. So we got to start on our leaders who live in amongst us. We got to start talking to these people. These people got to throw politics away, put the politics aside, and tell our Guyanese people that, yo, y'all put me here, and I'm going to work for y'all. So this is the first thing got to happen. We got to check on ourselves first. And if we can't straighten ourselves, Linden will never be a better place. Now, with my expectation, I thought that in 2024, Now it's 2025, but I think in 2024, we would have been seeing a different Linden. But, Mr. Brown, let me say this to you. Linden in a terrible state, in a bad state, and at this time here, I don't see Linden going forward for now until people change their attitude. And I will always continue to blame the leaders or the people who have the power to make changes. I would always blame these persons, brother, because truly speaking, these people supposed to be the role model of these young people coming up and myself. And if these people and show an example, we would always put ourselves in difficulties. Here why? You see, I had a clip with Mohammed come to Linden the other day.
Yes, yes.
Now, you know why when Mohammed visit an area, especially Linden, everybody just run to Mohammed. You know why? It's because the people of Linden, we don't have the people to empower we. Right now, we scattering, friend. We scattering in this town of Linden, and everybody, we like drowning people. We gonna start at a straw because you know why? Lindeners need help. And not only help, they need people who could empower them. People want to hear, watch. I just there and I hear these people, these leaders come on the platform and everything is PvP, and I just watch the people sucking up the teeth. Because people fed up of this PvP and this AP and you talk. We gotta put aside our differences and deal with the community as you should. If every time you come and tell somebody something, you got to blame some PvP or blame something. We know the PvP doing shit. The whole Linden know PvP don't like Linden. You got to rub it in again. You got to come with solution and tell Lindeners, let me tell you all something. You know that this town behind time, and we were behind a lot of communities. Here what we going to do? We're going to work in collaboration, and we're going to build this town together. This is what people want here. Empower the people with the right thing. Now empower the people, and every time the people got to bed, there is PvP, PvP, PvP. You making the PvP relevant. I wouldn't even call the PvP people name because they're not relevant to me.
Yeah.
But if you as leaders just pointing your fingers and keep calling the PvP will look good. The people got to bed and say, you know something? The people got to call the PvP name because them can't do better. It's best we go and join the PvP. Call it the PvP doing more than we. The PvP styling we. PvP telling me when to eat, when for work, and just tell the PvP tell me when for shit. Excuse me. So, Mr. Brown, this whole process got to start with the leaders of this town.
This tongue, yeah.
And you're going to see a difference.
But
I'm saying this.
But do you think that do you still believe that Lennox Gasper should be removed now?
Yes. Yes.
Will you call on the mayor?
Listen to me.
You call on the mayor?
Lennox Gasper is a overall
a menace.
A whole wall to the council.
Yeah.
Anybody who not again about the REO need to move to.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. The REO and this regional chairman, this Batty boyfriend, take a friend, Batty a po.
The regional chairman and the REO, who is PPP, are friends.
They're friends.
You are saying to this program, that Darren Adams and the PPP REO are good friends.
They are friends. Listen to me. Why working in a building? Like how Leonard Gasper and the mayor, like ahead, and no friends. The regional chairman and the REO, they are friends. They do talk. And I think, look, listen to me. Don't get vexed because of that. They got to be friends. They must be friends. This is the only way you get things done.
No, they must be co-workers. They must be co-workers, not friends.
They must be friends. They are friends. They stack. And nothing wrong with that, Mr. Brown. But I can't talk into you, and I still have a come on my platform and say the government and you're supposed to get the REO for comply with you, for work with you. So I don't know when it's not talking. So there's another question to ask. Yeah, yeah, brother.
Conan Marshall here on the program. We're wrapping up now. Very passionate. I want you to join the highlight on a Saturday night. He's on Saturday nights and he's got a very powerful audience. And I want my viewers to join and listen to him because he has a voice, he has a platform, and he has a message. And this platform is to ensure that our brothers and sisters who have a message must be allowed to be seen by the world, and for the world, the Guyanese world, to listen to them. Conan, my final question before you give your closing remarks. My final question before you give your closing remarks. What must be done? What must be done before the national elections to see Linden properly represented? To see Linden
Good
properly
question.
represented.
Good question.
What
Good
must be
question.
done?
Good question. Good question. Very, very good question. Um, as I say again, the leaders of this town gotta recognize it's a political season, and these kind of thing will reach them. These kind of criticism, constructive criticism, will reach them, and they need to lighten up themselves and prepare. Now, seems that we heading for an election. I don't know what our leaders have been doing. The opposition leader, I don't know if he come into this town and he had a talk with these people, but I think they need to be brief. They need to be cautioned also, and they need to set up a proper network where we could trap back our people, because a lot of our people gone astray. A lot of our people jump over the water, and we need to set up a network where we could trap back our people and bring them back to an understanding, because at this time we astray, and I'm not seeing these local politicians in Linden actually working for bring the people them back, right? And I want to say I'm very sorry to that Vanessa Kisoon had to resign from the party. Also, I'm very sorry about that, because as I said to you, Sharma Salomon, Vanessa Kisoon, they are good motivators. They could motivate people and bring you out, get you for vote, and and I think that would be a real hard time in this tongue, knowing that Vanessa haven't. I don't know if she would still be assisting, but she resigned. So I think Linden in a terrible state at this time, because truly speaking, when somebody do good, you gotta give them the praises, right? And majority of the elections, the elections that we win in this town is because of these two persons. Because these people just go all out and reach with these people. But as I say to you, politics get more than us in this town of Linden. And we need to lighten up and start looking at the people, ease on the politics for a while, and concentrate on the people, bring the people them of Linden together. Let me get one understanding. You understand what I mean? And I think we were able to win this election. I'm not seeing Mr. Norton visiting this town as much, but
You had
I don't know if he
harsh
visit.
words for Mr. Norton. You had harsh words for
Yes,
Mr. Norton.
yes, yes,
And
yes. Because
I want you to tell the viewers about why you had harsh words for Mr. Norton.
now, Mr. Brown, you well aware that a lot of people, a lot of persons, by somewhere or the other, they don't appreciate Mr. Norton. I don't know why. I'm always saying that Norton is a good leader. He could be a good leader, but when you look at you coming down to the election time so close now, and you hearing a lot of people saying, "By I don't think Norton could make it." I'm still questioning myself why. And one of the things that bothers me with Mr. Norton is that Norton was to start campaigning long. He was to start campaigning long. You need to start coming out and reach with the people. You need to start campaigning. And once you're not coming to Linden, I have a problem with that. Once you're forgetting the stronghold of the APNU, I have a problem with that. Because they know that go close the eye and Linden will vote for the APNU. But we got to start, the people of Linden, we got to start changing our minds. We got to start running away from this certainty.
So are you saying Norton
Because we got to
neglected
start
Linden?
looking,
Are you saying he
huh?
neglected Linden? Are you saying that the leader of the opposition, Aubrey Norton, neglected Linden?
No, no, no. He neglect Linden. He neglect Linden. Neglect is when you won't be coming back. You just left it and you won't be coming back. What I'm saying is that you still need to visit these areas. This is the stronghold. You still need to visit these areas. These areas need to be visited more often, more than anything else. I see he went in the valley. He shot with them and play a little football. You know what I mean? You need listen to me. And Mr. Brown, I know you know a lot. You know a lot about politics. But let me tell you something. The only way you could get a message out quick and bring real thing to the people is when you walk through the market areas.
Yeah.
When you deal, listen, when you deal with the people in the market on the streets, you're gonna send a better message. And come to the market. Look at Mr. Ali. Ali is gone all in the morning when people selling fish and I think come out to the greens. And he gone to the market area. And he put everybody on the shoulder and he passed you. You feel he want to do that? He want to do that, but he don't have a choice. This how the man campaigning, like Jehovah Witness, stand to stand, house to house. So this is the kind of attitude I'm expecting from Mr. Norton. And if you're not behaving like that, it shows me clearly that we gotta watch ourselves. You know? Or
Do you think that Linden wants to see Norton?
they get any other choice.
But I am asking you the question. Do you think the
But
way things
I
obtain now, that Linden is
yeah.
enamored with Norton, do you think they're really happy about Norton, or do you think that they have questions?
Mr. Brown, at this time here, Linden don't have no choice. And I think they were glad for seeing Norton, yes. But Linden don't have a choice at this time because we see nobody actually stepping up. We had this AFC guy, he was in Linden, right? But he come once. I don't know if he come back because I remember I'm in the Baghdad.
Magdan, yeah.
But I think yes, Linden North would welcome Norton, man. You remember people might say anything. And when you turn up, it'll be a different thing, Your appearance, your appearance is a serious thing. I don't see nothing wrong with Mr. Norton though, unless if majority of the people say that we don't want Norton and he wish to step down, we have people who we want to put there also. So I'm looking at two persons to actually replace Norton with if he don't wish to be the opposition leader. But
Who do you like?
no, I'm not going to announce it here. I'm going to announce it on my program. You
Okay.
know.
You're not gonna
So
say what
you
you're not
listen to
gonna.
me.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to sit here because I know it will be a long debate. I know I'm
Yeah.
going to pray, right? So
I know you like
I
a
know it will be
man.
a long
I
debate,
know
Mr.
you
Brown.
like I know you like a manza, so don't bluff nobody. That's
Yeah, I
one of
love
your
a man, sir.
choice.
Yes,
But
but
that's one
listen
of
to
your
me.
choice.
I love a man, sir, but at this time, brother, let me tell you something. I think the last thing the APNU party would also do is put a woman there, right? So these things you got to look at, and you got to look at your years of experience with the party also. And, there's a lot of things you got to look at before you put somebody. to be the
So
opposition leader. So
she's not
it's
one
a
of your
lot of
choice.
things.
So you're saying she's
I'm
not
I'm
one of
not
your
saying that
choice.
Amansa she's
You're
not
one of your
qualified.
choices.
Yes, she's qualified. She's qualified. I love Amansa so much. Yes, she's qualified. But I think she would be. I think I probably should be a minister or something because I know they wouldn't put you there,
Who would you
but I
like to
know
see
she get
be?
the
Who would you
opportunity
like to see
of.
be the presidential candidate?
I say I'm not going to announce it. Don't turn me and twist
Okay.
me, friend. Do not turn me and twist me.
That's
I
all
got
right. That's
sense.
all right. That's all
I say,
right.
I
That's all
say
right.
I'm not gonna target there. I will target. I will speak this on my
On
program.
your
So
program.
you
Okay.
listen. Yes,
Okay. So you
right.
speak.
But we got people in mind, and when I say that, we got people who business people who suit that position also, and we will announce it anytime, right? But also we have this lady, which her name uh, uh with the white patchy man, my good friend, the old minister man, which her name.
Who you talking about? Simona Brooms?
Simona Brooms, she's a good candidate also. She good. She good too. So um, sooner or later, we have a package of person who we want to line up there. And you listen out for the program. Soon, we got a set of people who we will place in their position. And if Mr. Nardo want, yes, he could work with it, but let's see, let's see. As the
You,
days goes
you
by
said
and it's time.
you called Norton and he never called you back, and there was a problem with that because people have to ground with people if they want to be the president. But I want to
Yes,
get you.
I called. Yes.
I want to get you
Um,
tie that
this,
into your.
well, me and Nartle, we used to correspond actually every week.
Before he became leader of the opposition.
Yes, yeah, and since Nartle becomes leader, he never called me back. But since the night, since the night when I tear off, he called me, but I didn't see call.
Oh, you refuse Sansis call.
I refused because all the time you're calling, this will really does amaze me. You gotta make a set the nice before you could get some kind of attention. You know what I mean?
So they're not willing to talk to you normally. You gotta fight them to talk to you, and that is wrong. Conan Marshall,
Yeah, and I fed up with the fight. It shows you that Londoners always have to fight for attention. I'm fed up.
and
So that's why I becomes the highlighter.
Linden is the swing state. Linden is the place that decides who
Oh,
wins the election or not. Conan Marshall,
yes,
your closing remarks.
yeah. Well, Mr. Brown, it's so nice that you invite me to your program, and it's so nice that I'm being here also. And I want to say to your viewing audience is that we got to be focused, and it's an election year, and we have to be very careful with our choices. It's not everything that glitters is gold, and we have to be very careful with our choices that we make, because if we put the wrong set of people to be our president or our leaders, we will feel the blunt of the cutlass. So we have to be very careful at this time. But I hope I hope we work hard in collaboration, especially the black folks. I hope we work hard to try to see if we could vote this PPP government out, because for me it is not doing me no good. I'm not benefiting from this government. You know what I mean? And it's a lucky thing that I set myself early, because I'm not benefiting from this government at all, in no way. So I'm asking y'all out there, let's make proper choices. Let's put the right people in there. And I'm saying this clearly to y'all. If Norton is the person who will remain there as the opposition leader, and we have no choice, let's give Norton our support. Put aside the differences and give Norton our support, that this Guyana could be a better place. And I want to give Norton my thumbs up. Here why I want to give him my thumbs up. I look at one of his press conference, and he was saying to our Guyanese people that we will have a monthly, and I don't like when he use the word stipend, because when I use the word stipend, it look like just a small amount of
Small
cash,
amount.
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm really afraid of the word stipend, you know, and sip. And you know, like when they get the same group, it looks so small. So he said that all Guyanese will be receiving a monthly salary, and I think this is the right way to go because this election, Mr. Brown, as you know, it's a money election because you know Guyanese people, we're going through so much. So actually we're going for the highest bidder at this
Yes.
time. So if Mr. Norton have been saying to our Guyanese people that yes, we will get a monthly salary when Norton is it. So
Norton
friends,
is it. Conan
y'all
Marshall,
have a wonderful day.
you can
Yes,
see him on Saturday nights on his program. In the
yeah,
evenings in Guyana. Conan is there.
yeah,
Conan, I want to thank you very much for joining this program.
yeah, brother.
You are
Yeah,
from the highlighters, the Linden Highlighters.
yes,
I know you
yeah,
got Asim, you've got Tidor, you've got loads of people on your program, Jason Benjamin and others. You are gaining
yes,
traction by the day. You are doing the people's work. You're doing it more than the mayor and the regional chairman. I have no apologies for saying that. And so
yeah,
I want to thank you. I really want to thank you for being on the program this evening. And
yeah.
I hope that you return very soon. Thank you for being on Voice of the Diaspora.
Yes.
No man curse, I'm not worth. Damian, burn, act. I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. Come and see them, you know who they are. Them a real wagonist, me see them from far. Every day they eat chop on the corner. Something them a look and them a go call me father. And if a day come me who da chop tongue. Me no know what this apparel's done. So me know them not real, them are tough like steel. Coulda what them feel. I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. Already journey gets so rough and tough. Give thanks to Jehovah and feel me come. Never leave his trial by the wayside. He always protect and guide. Some of them will tell you say them love you, them not mean it. Me know you are dirty, me I tell you fi go clean it. Me left enough for them a frown, some of them a clown. But mine want see we fall down. But I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. And I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. Come and see them, you know who they are. Them a real wagonist, me see them from far. Every day they eat chop on the corner. Something them a look and them a come call me father. And if a day come me who da chop tongue. Me no know what this apparel's done. So me know them not real, them are tough like steel. Coulda what them feel. I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. I will never give up, nah give up, must live up. Keep on fighting, keep surviving. Believe in yourself.